Hey guys, welcome back to the Life of Con, and this is my girlfriend Gwen. For
Hi.
those of you who didn't see the
The try not to laugh challenge and the get to know my
newlywed
girlfriend.
thing.
Yeah, that
yeah,
one.
the newly girlfriend challenge.
Today, I will be a part of the band bracket. This is the only video that I'm allowed to be a part of because I did submit some bands and I am very busy. We have Chicago versus Rush, Kansas versus Toto, and Metallica versus Led Zeppelin.
We're basing this on 5 separate things, so basically whichever band gets 3 of these 5 or more wins. First one is recognizability of songs just in general. 2 is their overall influence on the music community. 3 is whichever band's
Their
most popular song, whichever of the 2 is the most popular of the 2. And then my personal opinion is a factor, and then
So is mine.
yeah, our personal opinion is a factor. And then 5 is based on voting and outside
On
opinions.
the website and Instagram.
Yeah, I have a few votes on the website. So the very first matchup is Chicago versus Rush. Okay, so it's kind of a toss-up between recognizability of songs because there's a lot of them that I feel like I would know if I heard them.
Yeah.
But I know
I'm not recognizable by the title.
yeah, the top 2, the top song for each one is going to be easier to judge.
Yeah.
But
I feel like we have a little bit of a bias with 25 or 64 because
Yeah, that's
we
a
listen
band.
to it all the time in band.
yeah,
I would say definitely more Rush because everything
Yes.
seemed a little bit more familiar to me than Chicago songs did.
yeah, Chicago songs, I really only recognize 25 or 64 off the top of my head. I'd probably
Yeah.
recognize a few of them. So we're gonna give the very first one to Rush. Influence on music community.
Well, I've definitely heard Rush songs on the radio before.
Yeah,
I
hear
don't
a lot
think
of-
I've heard 25 or 64 on the radio.
I don't hear a lot of Chicago songs on the radio, probably because they're technically rock, but they don't have an extremely rock sound.
Yeah, so then
They would
they
be on a lot of rock
yeah, and then they
stations.
wouldn't just put them on yeah.
As far as what you hear a lot, I'd probably give that one to Rush too. This is kind of a tough one to grade because
We don't
with
know them as well.
because there's bands that get played at football games and hockey games where that influence category would have a lot more sway. Which band's most popular song was the most popular and influential? So Rush's is definitely Tom Sawyer. So this sucks because I wish I could play 5-second audio clips from these bands.
But then this would get taken down.
Yeah, the stupid YouTube algorithm takes down anything that's copyrighted for even a few seconds. But everyone's heard Tom Sawyer before. If you don't think you recognize it, look it up. You've definitely heard.
Definitely heard it.
Especially
It's in I feel like it's in movies and stuff like that, or in TV
Yeah.
shows, and all of Chicago songs. I don't think I've ever heard in something like that. I probably just heard it from my family or something like that.
yeah. So
So I definitely think that Rush has more of an influence on other people from just the world.
yeah, I'd give Tom Sawyer more of a leg up. All band biases aside, because if we had to be honest, if we weren't in band, we probably wouldn't
Yeah.
recognize 25 or 64 very much. So we'll give that one to Rush too. They already won, but let's just do the other 2.
Personal opinion, you can already tell.
Personal
Rush.
opinion, I'd give it to Rush, because 25 or 64 is really the only song.
Yeah, Chicago won with 79%, and Rush had 21%.
So Chicago does not get swept, but that does mean that Rush moves on in the bracket.
Woo!
I'm not going to put them in yet because I'm going to put them up once I upload this.
Oh, God.
So they will move on to play the randomized first seed Leonard Skinner in the next round. That'll be interesting. So now to the next one.
I'm excited for this one.
The next one.
I have a lot of opinions on this one.
So the next one is Kansas versus Toto.
As a true Supernatural fan, I have Kansas in my heart for Carry On My Wayward Son. You know, if you know, you know. And then for Toto, everyone knows Africa and a bunch of their other songs. So it's going to be an interesting round.
The most popular song category is definitely going to be tough.
Yeah.
I feel like these bands pretty much get so much praise for their biggest songs that people don't necessarily pay a lot of attention to their other songs. I looked it up earlier this week, and I can't remember the names of them, but there are, again, a lot of them that I didn't know were by Toto that actually were by Toto.
Also, I hear a lot of Toto songs on the radio. Only hear Kansas when it's Carry On My Wayward Son on the radio.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like their
Rosanna, a good bop.
Yeah, Rosanna.
You can definitely hear a lot more Toto songs on the radio, but Kansas, I feel like Carry On My Wayward Son is a lot more recognizable than, like, Toto songs, but you hear Toto songs more. You just don't recognize that it's them.
Yes. So as far as recognizability of songs, I would give that to Toto. But as far as influence on music community, I'd give to Kansas because I feel like
Carry On My Wayward Son was pretty, like, influential in the community because, like,
yeah,
it's different than what anyone has ever done. It was kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody in that way.
more people know Kansas as a band. Even if Toto's songs are a little more recognizable.
I agree on that.
And then as far as which band's most popular song was most popular influential,
Kansas again.
Yeah, because I'd say Toto kind of made this like big thing recently.
Yeah.
But as far as
because everyone thought Africa was a meme.
Yeah.
But it's a good song.
It is a good song, but
and they have a lot of other good songs, but they're not as like popular and influential as like
Wayward Son as like over time. So I would give this one to Kansas.
But I think for personal opinion, I would give it to Toto.
I would too, because I didn't know Rosanna was actually a Toto song, and that's another one of my
like
really
top. It's like
top
one
songs.
of my, yeah.
And then Africa, even though it was memed a lot, I actually really like that
song. It's still a good song.
So I would give that one to Toto.
Toto, 68%.
Toto did win.
Kansas had 32%.
Okay, so Toto wins the tiebreaker. Toto will move on to play the winner of this next one, which is going to be tough for me.
I don't care as much about this
It's
one.
Led Zeppelin versus Metallica. So recognizability of songs,
I would say Led Zeppelin.
I would say Led Zeppelin too. Influence on music community. So Led Zeppelin was definitely very influential. The only problem is that Metallica kind of like, they were one of the very first ever metal bands.
Yeah.
They really like, they started the whole genre behind Megadeth. I think that, was it Megadeth or was it I can't remember the other, there was another band around that time that started that too. I'm kind of leaning toward Metallica just because
I think they were like,
Led Zeppelin was really influential in rock, but Metallica kind of like started metal. So I would, just for that reason, I'd give that category to them. Enter Sandman is Metallica's top one, but you gotta give it to Stairway to Heaven.
Because okay, but whenever I think of Stairway to Heaven, I think of Wayne's World.
I've never seen Wayne's World.
I think I missed that.
But so Stairway to Heaven has to take that one, so Led Zeppelin has to win that one. Stairway to Heaven, pretty much everyone knows, even if they don't know the song too well, they know the song.
Yeah. For personal opinion, you listen to Metallica a lot.
I actually really like Metallica.
I do not. I prefer Led Zeppelin.
That's an acquired taste.
It is.
For Metallica.
And I don't like that taste.
Well, how about we give that to Metallica, because I remember in the polls, most people said Led Zeppelin anyway, so I know Led Zeppelin's gonna win.
Then it's... Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give my own personal opinion to Metallica because I don't want them to lose.
Because it's my channel.
Because I like Metallica a lot, and I don't want them to lose by more than
Led Zeppelin won by... They had 69%, and Metallica had 31%. So, in the next bracket round, we'll have Leonard Skinner going up against Rush, and the winners of the one we just did is Toto versus Led Zeppelin. And then in the next video, it'll be Queen versus The Who, The Scorpions versus The Killers, and Boston versus Aerosmith.
Gwen can't be in the next video because she suggested The Killers, but maybe she can come back for this third round.
Yeah, that should be a good round too.
But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Again, make sure you go onto this website and vote yourself.
You didn't tell them what website.
It is challenge.com/goatbands.
And challenge is spelled C-H.
challenge is spelled CHALLONGE.com/goat with a Z. That was in sync. That was impressive. Anyway, I'll link that in the description too because you probably couldn't understand what we were saying there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and make sure you turn on post notifications so you know when the next bracket video is coming out. I really appreciate the support. I went over 300 subscribers, so I really appreciate that. Thank you. But anyway, thank you guys so much again for watching this.
Thank you for subscribing.
Yep, and stay tuned for the next bracket video. I'm probably gonna make some sort of reaction video in between those two. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you
on the flip side.